State data shows most area kindergartners are immunized, but some schools are at higher risk of experiencing an infectious disease outbreak than others. Good evening, I'm Sarah Diamond. Josh Smith has the evening off. Experts say communities with lower vaccination rates have cause for concern as cases of measles, a highly contagious disease, continue to spread through the United States. In a News Channel 11 investigation, Jackie DeFusco is in your corner breaking down the numbers to help determine the risk in our region.
Sarah, experts say an unvaccinated person can catch measles even 2 hours after an infected person has passed through an area. But communities can protect the most vulnerable, like those too young to get a vaccine, by having higher immunization rates.
We have an entire generation that truly have not seen these diseases. So what people don't see are all the people who didn't survive in the decades that we did not have vaccine.
And when it comes to measles, that number ranged in the millions.
The measles vaccine was first introduced in 1963, and as of 2000, we had almost eradicated measles from the United States.
A pivotal moment where a false sense of security seemed to spread, experts say.
We have seen an increasing number of outbreaks and cases over the last 10 years.
Experts say 2019 is on track to be the worst year in decades for measles outbreaks. To date, at least 314 cases have spread across 15 states.
I have never in my career seen the number of measles cases and measles outbreaks that we're currently seeing in the United States. And so truly we are one plane ride away from an outbreak happening in any community.
According to the most recent state data, a combined 229 kindergarten students across 23 school districts in Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee are not vaccinated. That's less than 1% of the overall kindergarten population that year.
If you get less than 90% vaccination amongst your children, then you have a higher risk of the measles actually having an outbreak.
Virginia's Lee County was the only school system to fall below that 90%, just missing the mark at 89.8. Flatwoods Elementary appearing to be the source with about 16% of students not fully immunized. But by far the lowest rate per school came from Washington County's Ray Valley Elementary, where about 26% of students don't have all their vaccines.
It would certainly be beneficial to look at these schools and see if there's further information that we can provide to them and to their students about the benefits that they can get from the vaccines.
But amid the fear, some parents, like Summer Boutwell, for now won't budge.
God just never gave me peace about vaccinating him.
Her 2-year-old son, Gabriel. She says her concerns stem from her own health issues that she believes are related to vaccines she received as a kid.
All these toxic ingredients concerned me as a mother.
There is occasionally the very rare serious side effect that happens with vaccine. We know that with any medical procedure you go through, there's risk, but the benefit outweighs the risk.
Vaccine advocates say parents should consult their pediatricians about patient-specific health concerns.
There may be something that their child has that is very specific or unique to them that does need to be addressed by the healthcare provider. And so I think that bringing these concerns forward is a good chance for conversation.
So far, Boutwell says those conversations have been hard to have.
It was very hard to find a pediatrician that would respect the parent's decision.
She says she'd like to see more in-depth discussions about vaccines, the alternatives, risks, and benefits.
That's true informed consent.
Now, another concern often raised is that vaccines are somehow linked to autism. Medical professionals widely agree there are no reputable studies that support this claim, and there are several that conclusively refute it. Jackie DeFusco, News Channel 11, in your corner.
And during her investigation, Jackie also gathered vaccination data from school systems across our area. You can find your school district's vaccination rates on our website. Just log on to WJHL.com.